Welcome to the I Said No November challenge. But I wanted to come on today and ask you a simple question. When you get what you prayed for, will you be ready? When you get what you prayed for, what you asked for, will you be ready? I did a video and it talks about how we as a people, as business owners, as visionaries, as creatives, have to get in a mindset of determination. And that mindset of determination says no to all distractions. No to anything that no longer serves purpose. If it no longer serves purpose, it's just a no. It's a no for me. It's just a no. And so because we are saying no to negativity in November, we're saying no to doubt, we're saying no to fear, we're saying no to stagnation, we're saying no to unbelief, we really have to ask ourselves, when I go through all of this and I get what I asked for, I get what I prayed for, will I be ready? Will I be ready? And so some of the most recent surroundings of Mr. Keith Lee, the food critic in Atlanta, really prompted me to do this video that I recorded on YouTube. Good morning, everyone that's coming in. And so what it really had me see is that here these businesses are in Atlanta. They knew that this young man was coming into town, or he had announced he was coming into town. And prior to this weekend, I actually had never heard of him. But these people reached out to him like, hey, we hear you're in town. We're a new restaurant. We would love for you to come. Or we're an existing restaurant. We would love for you to come. And let me tell you something. It was a good example of the ready and the not ready. Several restaurants were ready. They had the food. They had the customer service. They had the ambiance. They were in position. They had the staff. They were ready. And several restaurants, some, which I thought was very interesting, they almost performed as if they did not need the critic. They did not need the extra marketing from this person. They performed as if, well, if he show up, he show up. If he don't, he don't. One restaurant in particular was the Old Lady Gang. And these people, he said they sent him numerous emails like, hey, we want you to come, we want you to come, we want you to come. And when it came time for him to go and receive the service and get the food so that he could do his review, they fumbled the bag. They fumbled the bag because his family went in first and they told them it was like an hour and a half, 2-hour wait. And then when he came in about 10 minutes later, they were like, oh, we have a table ready for you right now. And what I noticed about this young man is he's the type of person that he wants to be treated like everybody else. He says, I'm not a celebrity. Do I have a lot of followings? Yes. Am I well known on social media? Yes. But at the end of the day, I'm a customer, a paying customer like everyone else. Right? And so I don't want to be treated any differently. I don't want any additional services. I want you to treat me as you would treat any other customer that walks in off the street. And then they quickly tried to say, oh, well, no, it's not really a wait. It's not anybody on a list. And he said, well, how come when my family came in, you didn't tell them that? So here, y'all know this person, right? Y'all reached out to him. Y'all knew him. I didn't know him. So I had to go and kind of research him a little bit this week. Y'all knew his character. Y'all know how he is. Y'all know how he shows up. Why would you think it was going to be okay for you to treat everybody else like second-class citizens, but bring him in like he's this celebrity just so he can taste your food and give you a review? If that's not really what's in your heart, then he didn't want it. And so it brought me to think, if you get what you asked for today, would you be prepared for it? If you've been asking for resources, you've been asking for new business, you've been asking for new opportunities, you've been asking for new connections, you've been asking for a new build and a new house, would you be ready for it today? Are your bags packed? Are the applications for the new customers already typed up? If you know you want to start a new course, a new ebook, is it already prepared? Have you sent it to the editor? Have you contacted the design team? Have you went on Fiverr and picked out a cover? Listen, you ain't got to start big to start. You just got to start. So if you get today what you've been asking for, would you be ready? If the money was ready to be a check written right now, do you have the trust fund set up? Do you know how you want the properties divvied up? But it just brought me to think, like, would you be ready? Would you be ready for everything you've been asking for? And if you can honestly watch this video in this moment and say, you know what, Coach Joy, I would not be ready. I wouldn't be ready. I don't have the stuff prepared. I don't have my stuff together. I don't have my paperwork together. I didn't pay my taxes from last year. Then I need you to do some things, right? I need you to take these next 60 days before the new year. Don't wait to know 2024 to get your stuff together when you know you got drama and stuff you left untaken care of in 2023. Do it now. Okay? So on this November, right? Every day I'm telling you a different no. Today's no is I'm saying no to being unprepared. I'm saying no to not being ready. Let me tell you something. I was told about 4 months ago that I needed to set up a trust fund. I contacted my CPA. We contacted, we tried to find out exactly what we needed to do. In the particular trust that we needed to get is going to be for properties. And the guy said, do you currently have the properties yet? And I said, we don't. He said, prepare as if you already have them. Say what now? Prepare as if you already have them. That's what he told us. He said, if you know you want one property to go to your grandson, your granddaughter, your 5 children, or maybe you want all the boys to have one property, all the girls to have one property. He said, we are preparing this thing as if you already have it. I'm urging you guys, prepare. Whatever you've been praying for, whatever you've been asking God for. You want more clientele, you better have the marketing to meet their demands. You want more customers, you better have the resources to meet it. You want more children in your child care center, get the chairs, get the tables. You want more hair customers, get the products and get the services. Get some edge control. Get some oil. You want more, you want a clothing store. Whatever it is you've been asking God for. You want your children to come home. Your son been acting wayward. Your daughter been acting crazy. Get prepared. Get the family therapist now. Okay? Get the family therapist now. Because if these kids come back, they've been through some traumas. They've been through some triggers. They need to have some conversations. A hug ain't going to do it. It's going to help, but it ain't going to do it. Call the family therapist now. You and your husband, your wife, y'all been acting up. Y'all been fighting, fussing, cussing. Y'all ain't been seeing eyes to eyes. Get the therapist now. Get the counselor now. Call the counselor now. He ain't been home in 2 weeks. Call the counselor now. Because when he comes home, you're going to need it. Your wife been acting up. Y'all ain't been touching each other. Stuff been acting funny. It ain't been going the right way. Call the therapist now. Book the spa appointment now. Have the conversation now. Do what you need to do now to be ready for what you've prayed for. So, the YouTube video is going up in about 30 minutes to an hour. I pre-recorded it yesterday, but I want you guys to go and check that out. But I want to come on every day just to have these few little conversations with you that just says, listen, we're saying no all November. This is our conviction. We're saying no to anything that no longer serves us purpose. And being unprepared has no longer been serving us purpose for a long time. And I just wanted to ask you, when you get what you prayed for, will you be ready? James, my friend, I absolutely love you. I'm so glad you were on here. Good morning to anyone who is going to catch this replay. And guys, I've been very quiet about something that we've been working on, but I truly believe it's time for me to let the cat out the bag. We have opened a very, very exclusive Kingdom Business Believers community. It meets twice a month. It is very hands-on. When I say hands-on, I'm talking about we pulling out all the stops. Everything that I felt like I needed when I became an entrepreneur, when I became a thought leader, when I became in this coaching space and I did not have access to it. I didn't know how to get it. People were gatekeeping. I didn't know how to start, where to start. I was self-conscious about a lot of stuff. I've put in a community all of those things. I'm talking about a ghostwriter. I'm talking about an editor. I'm talking about the person that knows about digital marketing. I'm talking about the person that knows about YouTube and thumbnails, all the stuff that I had to go through trial and error and figure out. We have put in a community. If you've been wanting to create your own curriculum, create your own workbooks, create your own ebooks, whether you're a coach, whether you're a hairdresser, whether you're a therapist, whether you're a chef, whatever you are, whatever capacity you serve in, if you you are a kingdom business believer, I want you to tap in. Send me a DM now and just say me. Send me a DM, and what I'm going to do is have my team send you over an exclusive invitation. I have not posted about this. I have not made a flyer about this because it is not for everybody. It is not for everybody. We are praying. We are fasting. We are believing God for breakthrough. We are believing God for positioning and strategy. And we are believing that we will be the ones, like it says in Job, that we laugh in the face of famine because we are well prepared. And so if you're interested in that community, please send me a message that just says me. I would love to have you all. I love you for real. I gotta go. And remember, let God be God. Have a good one.